Here are some more examples of multiplication of algebraic expressions. In the first example, I'm going to multiply 2x times y cubed plus 3z squared. Now the first thing we're going to do, remember, is use the distributive law to get rid of the brackets. And that means we multiply the value outside the brackets, in this case 2x, by everything inside the brackets. So by y cubed and by 3z squared. So 2x times y cubed is going to be 2x y cubed because there are no coefficients to multiply because the coefficient of y cubed is just 1. And we can't combine exponents because they don't have the same base. So now we're going to multiply 2x times 3z squared. So again, we begin by multiplying the coefficients, and 2 times 3 is 6. And now we multiply the variables, and again, the exponents don't have the same base, so we can't combine them. So we have 6xz squared. So my final answer is going to be 2xy cubed plus 6xz squared. Okay, so let's do one final example. And in this example, we're going to use a power of a product. So this time we're going to multiply 3 times 2x squared y cubed all to the power of 4. So we do have a number outside the brackets, the 3. But before we can multiply 3 times everything inside the brackets, following the distributive law, we have to deal with this power of 4. Now, if you remember, we said that to simplify a power whose base is a power, what we do is multiply the exponents, which means if we have a power outside the brackets, so in this case 4, we can multiply it by all the powers inside the brackets. Now the power of y is 3, and the power of x is 2, and the power of 2 is 1, right? If there's no exponent, then it's to the power of 1. So for now, I'm just going to keep the 3 here, and I'm going to multiply this power of 4 by everything inside the brackets. So 2 to the power of 1 to the power of 4. I'm going to multiply 4 times 1. Gives me 2 to the power of 4. And x to the second power times the power of 4 is going to be to the power of 8. And y to the third to the power of 4, I'm just going to multiply the 3 times 4, so it's y to the power of 12. So what we've done is multiplied the exponent of 4 times each exponent inside the brackets. And after that, if there are some numbers inside the brackets that we can simplify, we should do so. Now we can't simplify x to the 8th or y to the 12th, but we can simplify 2 to the 4th. And that just means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16. So we have 3 times 16 x to the 8th, y to the 12th. Now, after we've simplified everything inside the brackets, we can use the distributive law to multiply the number outside by everything inside. And in this case, we only have one term inside. We have 16x to the 8th, y to the 12th. We multiply the coefficient, 3, outside the brackets, by the coefficient inside the brackets. So 3 times 16 is 48. And there's no variable outside the brackets, so it's just 48x to the 8th, y to the 12th.